Righto. We've obviously got the Autumn Test Series coming up here. You're sitting here, this is Tuesday morning. Jono's going to be sitting around picking his team. Him and his mighty men. John Wells is going to pick a forward pack. You pick the forward pack, I'll pick the back line. Or should I?
I think it's going to be easy to pick the back line.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's pick let's pick the backs, because it's a little bit concerning, isn't it?
He's got to play Danny Care at 9. Don't think there's an issue with that one.
Yeah.
Because the only other guy is Wigglesworth, is it? Who else is in there?
Yeah, it is Wigglesworth.
Right. So it's Danny Care.
Yeah, Danny Care.
He's going to play Johnny.
Play Johnny. I agree with that there. Who else would you actually? Who would be?
I mean, Andy Good is the option. I mean, I'm not being funny, but what the fuck is he still doing in the squad?
Yeah. Who else would you put on there? Why has he just gone off the planet with Mr. Cipriani? Why
is he injured, isn't he? But I do think he's got to. You know, whatever people think about the guy, and a lot of it is, people never met him. They read what they read in the papers.
Yeah.
The guy's got talent. He's got genuine talent.
Yeah.
And
should he be in the squad?
Yeah, definitely. I think he should.
He's been beaten up the last couple of years, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he's knuckled down. I don't think you see him in the papers, anywhere near enough. And there's this whole thing, that I'm not sure people really like him because they're jealous of him. It's like, fucking grow up.
Yeah.
This is a team. Christ, they're not all going to be your best buddies.
Yeah.
But the guy has got something special. Get him in there. I think John has just got to widen his perspective, because
that's not the Leicester way.
No, and the Leicester way will not work on a test side, on an international side. It just will not. And John Wells, that whole doer fucking, you just think, when you're working, you're working. When you're training, you're training. But you need some characters in there.
Okay. Then if you can say that's for Johnny, you're going to put Johnny in. Why would you not put? Did you watch the game 3 weeks ago, Munster versus Northampton? Shane Gerrity.
No, didn't watch it.
Okay, I actually watched him. I thought he was pretty outstanding. Would you not take a safer bet as Shane Gerrity?
What, at 10?
Yeah.
I think with Johnny, your goal kicking, your game management, your defence.
Yeah.
The one thing he doesn't have, and he's never had, is pace. He's never going to sort of, rip a defence to pieces.
Yep.
But I think with all the confusion that's going on, he's a experienced boy who will have some stability, and people can play off him.
Okay, inside centre then. Who are you going to pick with inside centre?
Fuck knows. Is he there? No. Shit.
Inside centre. Could you go with? Well, maybe they're going to look. Maybe they're looking at Shane Gerrity there.
Yeah, and maybe and he could spark a back line, but when it comes to a defensive lineup, Jesus.
Well, let's fast forward. If he goes with Gerrity now against Australia, we fast forward on the 21st of November. Marnonu.
Let's have a guess which channel they will be attacking.
Yeah, I'd say. It's already decided, isn't it? So would you go with Gerrity now in this, because Australia, I know they've got a young backline, but they've got a good attacking backline. Is that?
I don't know. Tyndall's now injured, isn't he?
Tyndall. You got to talk about combinations, really.
Yeah,
so you're going to go Gerrity and
at the moment I'd go Hipkiss.
Dan Hipkiss, I'd agree with that. Yeah, Hipkiss.
I like Hipkiss, but it's like maybe someone else will come back from injury in the next. God, it's a bit desperate, isn't it? It's bloody desperate.
Yeah. Okay, it's going to go Gerrity and Hipkiss.
I think they'll have to. I don't think he's really got any other choice. And I'm not hugely confident in it, I must say.
Yeah, Gerrity, Hipkiss.
I think as an attacking option, it's great. And I would have Foden at fullback, because I think he's got something special.
Yeah.
And suddenly I think you've got a bit of creativity, you've got a bit of pace. I'll put Monio on one wing, and I'll probably put Banahan on the other. There's a bit of bulk, someone to play off.
Banahan and who's the outside? Ugo Monio. Yep. Yeah, I like that.
That's quite an attacking back line. Defensively, but, you're throwing the gauntlet down to Gerrity to say, prove you can fucking front up, mate, when it comes to defence.
Yeah, but they need some.
But that's going to be a lot easier than the pack. You pick a pack out of that.
Pick a pack out. Well, I'm going to go David Barnes from Bath. No, I'm not going to pick that. Puppy Dog Barnes. No, it's actually.
Do you know the first guy you pick,
Yeah.
Croft.
Yeah.
And the second guy I would pick, Laws.
Yeah. Well, there'd be two guys. Yeah.
And do you know what gets
and Dylan Hart. I'd pick Dylan Hart.
Yeah, okay. But everyone talks about Laws, and I read this stuff. Oh, we mustn't rush him. And oh no, we've got to. You know, if the guy's good enough, fucking pick him.
Yeah.
You know, because you can play 3 years at club level,
Yeah.
and you still will never be able to make it at test level.
Yeah.
There's no correlation. You know, if you've got the talent, if you can play at that pace, that intensity, whatever, you can do it.
Yeah.
And if you pick him now, his learning curve will go
Yeah.
through the roof, and you know, stick with him. You've got to stick with him.
Yeah.
But Christ alive.
Because they stuck with you, didn't they?
Yeah, it's special. I mean, there's probably not going to be many people like that again. You know,
I would actually have to. I'd have to agree with you. I'd pick I'd definitely. I'd definitely pick Crofty. He's proven it here on the line to it. Dylan Hartley, Courtney Laws. Courtney Laws. I'd go with like combinations actually with Courtney Laws. If you're going to go Courtney Laws, you have to go with Lewis Deacon or Captain.
Borthwick.
Steve Borthwick.
Who would you pick?
I'd actually go with I'd go with Lewis Deacon. I'd go with Lewis Deacon with Courtney Laws. I'd actually do what you'd do. Chances are I'd Courtney Laws. I think I've seen enough with him in the Premiership here. Young guy, you know, stick him up against the guys here. Australia has got a very good line out. This guy's got
shit last week.
They were bad last week, but you know, let's just say it's an off game. There's nothing on the game there. This chance of himself to cut the cloth, put him against Australia and sort of get.
Okay, so Deacon and Laws.
Deacon, Laws, Hartley, and
Croft. What are your two props then?
My props. I'm actually struggling here. I'd probably
Tim Payne.
Payne would be probably my choice. Tim Payne. You know, can you go Duncan Bell?
I haven't got a clue which side they play. I don't care on it.
Yeah, but it's yeah. Well, you need to care because these guys here are going to give you the ball. Okay, right there. It means something.
Did you see that ball?
Yeah. You could chuck a Thompson there, couldn't you? But then you got Dylan Hartley. But Tim Payne, I'm battling for another prop. Kennedy's in.
Yeah, well, we're going with Laws, aren't we?
Well, not if Kennedy's in the picture. If Kennedy's in the picture, I'd be putting Kennedy in.
Okay.
That jumps that over. You've got to put Kennedy.
Right. So Kennedy's in.
Kennedy's in, but I'd still play Lewis Deacon. We've actually got two middle of the jump lineouts.
Okay.
So Lewis Deacon and Kennedy, and then I have those back three. Joe Wesley blindside. Croft at 8, and put Lewis Moody.
And you still need one prop.
And one prop. Look, I'm going to put Duncan Bell, Richard Blaze, you know, Stephen Armitage. You know, there's possibility of Stephen Armitage being on the bench. Lucy's. I'm going to go with Duncan Bell. Isn't that just that's you know what I mean? It's just a little bit scary. Like now, you should be at least being able to hang the hat on at least 5 or 6 players.
I know there's a lot of injuries, but you still look at it and think, wow. You know, in the front 5 especially.
Yeah.
You know, the back row there's a few guys, but in the front 5 you think, shit. You know.
Okay, let's turn it around. Just like this weekend for the All Black side of things here. You're going to go Woodcock, Hoare, Thorne, Donnelly and Richie McCaw. And you could go Rodney Sualu.
Yeah.
You know, like straight away, you sort of know, you know, there's definitely 5 or 6 players. Here, at the moment, we can sort of say that Dylan Hartley, Tom Croft, and Courtney Laws, well, it will be Kennedy now, are the 3 guys to start.
Only 3.
So it's worrying times for England. So who would want to be a coach?
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty easy to do this. We just have that topic.
Yeah, brilliant.